Everyone, welcome to Unacademy. So guys, in this video I'm going to teach you basics of percentage, and we are going to solve few questions from basic level to moderate level today. So this is the first lesson of percentage. So let's begin. Those who are watching me for the first time, guys, this is something about me. My name is Shyam Jagrut. I have been training the student for last 8 years for CAT and other MBA entrance exams like SNAP, CET, and I have trained more than 7,000 students for MBA entrance exams. So let's begin, guys. Hopefully I'm audible, everything is fine. Hello everyone. So guys, this is the agenda for today's session. We'll be learning basics of percentage. Then we'll be learning how to use the fractions, and we are going to learn fraction versus percentage. Then percentage increase versus percentage decrease, and then we are going to solve few questions on percentage. Let me check. Those who are watching my live, guys, quickly drop in the comment section if everything is, if I'm audible. Is there any problem? You can quickly drop in, those who are watching me live. Good evening everyone. Okay, so let's begin, guys. Before we start, let me quickly tell you guys, you can join us on YouTube, Unacademy CAT4MBA is our YouTube channel, and you can also join us on Telegram. CAT4MBA group है Telegram पे हमारा, where you'll get the PDF notes of every session that we conduct on YouTube as well as on Unacademy platform. These are few plans of Unacademy plus subscription. I'll recommend those who are preparing for MBA entrance this year. They're going to write the exam. They can go for 1 year plan. 12 months plan is close to, it will cost you close to 16,000, and if you go for the 24 months plan, it will cost close to 19,000. So those who are going to write their CAT in the next year, that is CAT 2021, they can go for the 2-year subscription, and you can use my code SHAM1 to avail 10% of discount. So don't forget to use this code if you are willing to go for the plus subscription of Unacademy, where you'll get the mock test and complete support for your preparation. So let's begin, guys. Let's understand what is percentage. So again, those who are watching me live, they can quickly drop in the comment section. Good evening everyone. Hi Karthik, audible? Yes, that's great. How are you, Karthik? So let's begin. We are going to learn the basics of percentage and much needed topic, because this is the important topic from all the exam point of view. So let's understand what is percentage. So percent is basically means it's percent. So दो words का combination है. Cent is for century, right? So percent simply means out of 100, और 100 में से कितना. So let's understand it with an example. Let's say in a class of 150 students, there are 90 boys and 60 girls. So if I want to calculate what is the percentage of boys, it's simply, most of you use this thing, percentage basics in day-to-day life. So how do we calculate the percentage of boys in 150 students, a class of 150 students? So it is 90 out of 150 into 100. That's so simple, and if you calculate, it comes out to be 3/5, that is 60%. So guys, why we do this 90 upon 150 into 100 ही क्यों करते हैं? The reason behind this is the thing that I just told you, that is percentage means out of 100, and we know in a class of 150 students there are 90 boys. In a class of 150 students there are 90 boys, means 150 में से 90, तो 100 में से कितना? It is simply and cross multiplication. If you want to get the value of x, you'll just cross multiply this thing. You'll get x is equal to 90 upon 150 into 100. So that's why we do it. अगर 90 boys है 150 के क्लास में, so percentage of boys will be 60%. And if I want to calculate the percentage of girls, it will be definitely 60 upon 150 into 100. That comes out to be 40%. ये सबको पता है guys, too much basic. Now I want you to try it. All of you, those who are watching me live, they can quickly tell me answer for the third question. I want you to try. If you want to solve number of boys is how many percent more than number of girls, तो यहाँ पे common mistakes जो students करते हैं, the common mistake is boys का number is how many percent more than number of girls. अगर मैं पूछूंगा, don't tell me कि ये दोनों का difference हम लेंगे 60 and 40 का difference, 20% is not the answer. Okay, it's not 20%. So that's where the percentage basics lies. जिसको percentage basically समझ में आया exactly क्या होता है, they can answer it very easily. So any answer you can drop in the comment. Karthik, any answer? Number of boys is how many percent more than number of girls? It simply means number of boys means कितने boys हैं यहाँ पे? 90 is how many percent more than number of girls? कितने हैं? 60. तो 90 60 से कितना परसेंट ज्यादा है? तो यहाँ पे अगर तुम देखोगे 90 is 30 more. Okay, and look at the fourth question simultaneously. Number of girls is how many percent less than the number of boys? So यहाँ पे percentage नहीं लिख रहा हूँ मैं, पहले लिख रहा हूँ 30 less आएगा because girls 60 है, boys 90 है, so 30 less. Will it be same percentage? दोनों का आंसर सेम होगा या डिफरेंट होगा? एंड हाउ टू डिसाइड द डिनोमिनेटर, दैट इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट इन परसेंटेज. तो 30 मोर कंपेयर टू व्हाट, जहां पे जिसके साथ कंपैरिजन होता है दैट वैल्यू कम्स इन द डिनोमिनेटर. जैसे बॉयज का परसेंट, गर्ल्स का परसेंट तुम टोटल क्लास में कैलकुलेट कर रहे हो तो डिनोमिनेटर 150 आए, बट यहाँ पे 150 का बिल्कुल भी रोल नहीं है. If you calculate on 150, that will come out to be 20%. That's the wrong answer, because the question here is 90 is how many percent more than 60. So your comparison is with 60. So off, from, than, ऐसे वर्ड से हमें पता चलता है कंपैरिजन किसके साथ है. तो यहाँ पे देखो than the number of girls. So 30 more compared to what? 30 more, 90 से 30 ज्यादा या 60 से 30 ज्यादा? So obviously it is 30 more compared to 60, and that's how it comes out to be half. 30 upon 60 is half, that comes out to be 50%. So boys are 50% more than number of girls. After that, अगर मैं ये क्वेश्चन रिवर्स में पूछता हूँ, girls are, the number of girls is how many percent less than the number of boys, then it is 30 less, but compared to what? Now it's not compared to 60, it is 30 less. किससे 30 कम है? 30 कम है compared to what? 90. So than the number of boys, so denominator will be 90 into 100, that comes out to be 1/3 into 100. 1/3 into 100 होता है 33.33% less. Most important basics from percentage. Is that clear? Let me know in the comment section if you have any doubt related to this up till now. Have you understood this? so that बाद में अगर जब मैं ये क्वेश्चंस आगे हम ये कॉन्सेप्ट यूज करेंगे तो कोई भी कंफ्यूजन नहीं रहना चाहिए कि डिनोमिनेटर कैसे डिसाइड कर सके. लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड वन थिंग, बी क्लियर विद इट. डिनोमिनेटर में क्या आएगा, ये बिगर या स्मॉलर देख के नहीं डिसाइड होता है. इट इज ऑलवेज डिसाइडेड बेस्ड ऑन कंपैरिजन किसके साथ है. जिसके साथ कंपैरिजन होता है दैट वैल्यू कम्स इन द डिनोमिनेटर और दैट इज ट्रीटेड एज 100%. दैट्स व्हाट यू कैन से. Simple basics of percentage. Let's go ahead with the next part. Fractions versus percentage. ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट फ्रैक्शंस हैं जो सबने याद रखने चाहिए because frequently use होंगे. And how to use, I'll just take you I'll take an example. If I say I want to calculate 12.5% of 48, so one way you can just multiply and get 12.5 upon 100 into 48. So that's going to be quite complicated thing, but if you know the fraction, look at this. यहाँ पे तुम्हें मिल जाएगा 12.5% के लिए क्या फ्रैक्शन है, 1/8. कैसे आया, कैसे याद रखना है, ये हम अब भी देखेंगे. So if you know this fraction, it will be just 1/8 into 48. You can calculate this way. Answer is going to be 6, right? That's how we use the fractions. Okay, now how to remember the fractions till 12? It's very easy to remember. I'll tell you a few things related to this. How do we get 100% as 1? Because 100% का मतलब होता है 100 out of 100, 1 by 1. Guys, I'm teaching this topic from the scratch because this is going to be a really important topic. Because इसके बाद जो topics रहेंगे, profit and loss, simple interest, compound interest, ये completely percentage based रहते हैं. So you should do this topic with a very concentration, and you need to practice a lot of questions from this and build the shortcuts based on that, because this is important. As a part of arithmetic, it's important. You have two, three topics line up after this, which will be definitely based on the percentage only. Once you know the percentage, profit and loss, simple interest, compound interest will be very easy for you. After that, at the same time, in data interpretation section, LRDI section जो है कोई भी एग्जाम का, not only CAT, SNAP, any other exam you can take. So data interpretation section में surely तुम्हें percentage calculations again करने होते हैं. सो वहां पे भी तुम्हें ये बेनिफिशियल रहता है. सो 100% इज 100 upon 100. सो दैट्स व्हाई द फ्रैक्शन इज 1. एंड इफ you want to calculate the fraction for 50%, it's 50 out of 100. That comes out to be 1/2. Now how to remember this? You can just take half करते जाते हो तुम. 100% का हाफ होता है 50%, 50% का हाफ 25%, 25% का हाफ 12.5%, 12.5% का हाफ होता है 6.25%. तो इनके फ्रैक्शंस तुम इजीली याद रख सकते हो. 1/1, 50% इज 1/2, 25% इज 1/4, 12.5% विल बी 1/8 एंड 6.25% विल बी 1/16. ये लिखा नहीं है यहाँ पे. यू कैन एडिशनली रिमेंबर दिस वन. दिस इज हाउ यू कैन रिमेंबर 100%, 50%, 25%, then 12.5%, right? After that, you need to remember 1/3. If we calculate 1/3 into 100, that comes out to be 33.33%. If we make half of 1/3, half of 1/3 is 1/6. That comes out to be 16.66%. Half of 1/6 will be 1/12. That comes out to be 8.33%. तो ये और दो fractions तुम याद रख सकते हो, 1/6, 1/12. After that, 1/9 and 1/11. 1/9 is 11.11%. 1/11 is 9.09%. You can easily remember these two values. After that, 1/10 तो easily याद हो जाएगा सबको. Then we need to remember 1/5 as 20%. You can take help of this as well. 10% is 1/10. तो 10% का double 20% होता है. So 1/5 is 20%. Now 1/7 you need to remember as it is 1/7 is 14.28%. तो हम याद क्यों कर रहे हैं? बिकॉज ये फ्रैक्शंस हमें बार बार यूज करने होते हैं. सो डेफिनेटली अगर तुम याद रखते हो तो दैट विल बी वेरी इजी फॉर यू टू डू द कैलकुलेशन. ओके, फ्रीक्वेंटली यूज फ्रैक्शंस और स्मार्ट फ्रैक्शंस यू कैन से. Okay, after that, one thing we need to understand, that is percentage increase versus percentage decrease, and इसके लिए मैं एक बहुत ही important shortcut बताने वाला हूँ जिससे तुम्हारे काफी questions में इसका help होगा ये concept का. ओके, बट शॉर्टकट पता होना एक डिफरेंट चीज है, तुम्हें अप्लाई भी करता आना चाहिए. अप्लाई कब करते आएगा? अगर तुम प्रॉपरली क्वेश्चंस प्रैक्टिस करोगे तो. सो percentage increase versus percentage decrease, let's not get into that table. I'll explain everything. Do not look at the table, just try to answer my question. If I say there is a price of an article is rupees 100 and the price is increased by 100%. So 100% increase in the price, that simply means price will be double. That will be 200. 100 का double हो गया 200. Now if I want to get back to the original value, so I need to decrease it to 100 again. So यहाँ पे हमने 100 बढ़ाया था, but हमने ये 100 जो था किसके साथ कंपैरिजन था? 100 के साथ 100 का कंपैरिजन करोगे, दैट इज 100%. नाउ डोंट टेल मी मैं यहाँ पे 100% डिक्रीज कर दूंगा तो 100 नहीं आता है. इफ यू डिक्रीज इट बाय 100%, 200 को तुम 100% डिक्रीज करोगे तो सीधे सीधे वो 0 हो जाएगा. आई वॉन्ट दिस वैल्यू टू बी 100. सो हमें सिर्फ 100 का डिक्रीज तो करना है, बट कंपैरिजन किसके साथ होगा? 200 के साथ कंपैरिजन होगा. सो दैट जस्ट डिक्रीज ऑफ 50%, you can say 1/2, that is 50% decrease, right? Okay, so if I increase the price by 100%, I need to decrease it by 50% to get back to the original value. Let's take another example. यहाँ पे अगर मैं 50% इंक्रीज करता हूँ, लेट्स से 50% इंक्रीज, दैट मीन्स 100 का हो गया 150. नाउ आई वांट टू गेट बैक टू द ओरिजिनल वैल्यू, दैट इज 100. सो अभी मुझे 50 का डिक्रीज करना है, बट दैट इज नॉट गोइंग टू बी 50% बिकॉज अभी कंपैरिजन 100 के साथ नहीं होगा, 150 के साथ 50 का कंपैरिजन करोगे. Need to decrease it by 50. That's why we are comparing 50 compared to 150. That comes out to be 1/3. It comes out to be 33.33%. So here is the value. So you can do this way, but ये manually करने की जरूरत नहीं है. As I said, मैंने यहाँ पे एक शॉर्टकट बताना है. अभी सुनो, what's the shortcut? 100% के लिए फ्रैक्शन हमने अभी देखा था 1/1. 1/1 के नेक्स्ट फ्रैक्शन अपने सीरीज में क्या था? नेक्स्ट फ्रैक्शन वाज 1/2. दैट्स योर आंसर. तो यहाँ पे 50% इंक्रीज था, 50% इंक्रीज, 50% के लिए फ्रैक्शन है 1/2. देन नेक्स्ट फ्रैक्शन विल बी 1/3. तो तुम्हें डिक्रीज करना पड़ेगा 33.33%. और सिंपली यू कैन से इफ इट इज 1/n% इंक्रीज, 1/n से अगर इंक्रीज हुआ तो 1/n+1 से तुम्हें डिक्रीज करना पड़ेगा. दैट्स व्हाट यू कैन सिंपली रिमेंबर. तो अगर 25% इंक्रीज है तो 25% के लिए फ्रैक्शन 1/4 है, तो नेक्स्ट फ्रैक्शन इज 1/5. 20% डिक्रीज करोगे तो तुम वापस से ओरिजिनल वैल्यू पे आ जाओगे. हैव यू अंडरस्टूड दिस पार्ट? कार्तिक, कैन यू आंसर मी फॉर दिस? 12.5% increase, then what should be the percentage decrease? What should be the percentage decrease? 12.5 is 1/8. So 1/8 के बाद next fraction क्या होगा? 1/9. Correct. So 1/9 is 11.11%. That should be the percentage decrease of 11.11%. All these fractions, all these values are based on the same shortcut. यहाँ पे अगर तुम देखो तो 33.33% increase, that is 1/3. So next fraction is 1/4, 25% decrease. So this is how it is a really useful thing. You can use this in many questions. So we'll try to use it depending on the question types. We'll go ahead. Okay, so let's go for the questions now. So here is the first question I want you to solve. Done? Ready for the question? So those are the concepts you should know तुम्हें सिंपली एक चीज पता होना चाहिए, डिनोमिनेटर में क्या लेना है, उसमें कोई कंफ्यूजन नहीं होना चाहिए। जिसके साथ कंपैरिजन होता है वो वैल्यू डिनोमिनेटर में लेते हैं या फिर उसे हम 100% ट्रीट करते हैं। दैट्स व्हाट यू नीड टू रिमेंबर, दैट्स इट। So let's go ahead with the practice question, guys. All of you with me? So here's the question. Mr. A's salary increased by 20% after, if his salary after increase is 24,000, what was the original salary? Again, a very basic question from the percentage. Any answer? Drop in the comment section, guys, quickly. Let's speed up now. It should not take more than a minute to solve this question. Next 5 to 6 question at least सबको within a minute answer करने की कोशिश करनी है. So those who are watching this video, try these questions, try to solve these questions within a minute. Even if your calculations are good and you know the concepts properly, you can solve it in 30-40 seconds max. Okay, so A's salary is increased by 20% and his salary after increase is 24,000. Then what was his original salary? Okay, so the common mistake here students makes is most of the student क्या करते हैं 24,000 का 20% कैलकुलेट करते हैं. 20% इंक्रीज होने के बाद 24,000 हो गया. एनी आंसर कार्तिक? Right, 20,000, that's right. Satya Prakash? Correct. Okay, so common mistakes, as this is basic question, guys, I just wanted to clear the basic for those जिनको ये confusion होता है उनके लिए. Just I'm explaining this part. Do not take 20%, 2,400 होता है, 10% 4,800 किसी ने minus कर दिया, right? So 19,200 completely wrong way to do, because A का सैलरी हमें पता ही नहीं है कितना था और X को 20% इंक्रीज करने के बाद ये नया सैलरी है, इसका 20% कैलकुलेट करना नहीं है बिकॉज 20% उसके ओरिजिनल सैलरी का था, दैट इज X. So how to solve this question? I can tell you one shortcut to solve this question. Okay, there are several ways to do. So I'll discuss 2-3 ways, guys. ये दोनों में ये जो भी मेथड तुम्हें कंफर्टेबल लगता है, go with that, that's perfectly fine. बट तुम्हें ये सारी चीजें आनी चाहिए. ओके लिसन, वन थिंग, x प्लस 20% ऑफ x, उसका सैलरी 20% बढ़ा, किसका 20%? नॉट 24,000 का 20% नहीं लेना है. दैट शुड बी द फर्स्ट थिंग यू शुड अंडरस्टैंड. एंड दिस टोटल मस्ट बी 24,000. दैट मीन्स x प्लस 20% x इज x प्लस 0.20x 24,000. Most of the students use this method. This is the bookish method, traditional method to do. You can say it's 24,000. Right, Satya Prakash, तुमने आंसर दिया. Okay, you did it this way because 120% x जो है वो 24,000 है, तो surely x का वैल्यू जो होगा ये होता है 120/100. तो जब तुम इस साइड लोगे 24,000 के साइड, तो क्या होगा? x विल बी 24,000 into 100/120. That's the right way to do. Simply you can get the answer as 20,000. Okay, I'll tell you one more method to do this. Okay, that's the basics of percentage. जो तुम्हें मैंने बताया अभी, percentage is just a cross multiplication, right, Satya Prakash? So other method to use is ratio method. तुम इसको बोल सकते हो, रेशियो भी बोल सकते हो, या फिर 100 लेके भी कर सकते हो. सुनो, अगर उसका ओरिजिनल सैलरी 100 है तो न्यू सैलरी कितना होगा? ओरिजिनल सैलरी 100 तो न्यू सैलरी 120 होगा. Is it right? Now the new salary is 24,000. So by what value you should multiply 120 to get the 24,000? बोलो. अगर यहाँ पे 10 था तो इधर 12 था, ऐसे भी तुम कर सकते हो. तो 12 into, I just can remove the 0 or you can keep the 0 and simply multiply it. This must be into 200. So into 200, that comes out to be 20,000. The most preferable method, if the values are very easy, एंड इससे क्या हो जाएगा, तुम्हारा रेशियो का भी प्रैक्टिस हो जाएगा. इज इट ओके? हैव यू अंडरस्टूड दिस पार्ट? ये तो तुमने सॉल्व किया था, राइट? दैट्स परफेक्टली फाइन. लेट्स गो अहेड. So hopefully understood the basics of percentage clearly. Let's check it again. Price of an article is increased by 12.5%. The new price is 18,000. Then what was the original price? %12.5%. The price of an article is increased by 12.5%. If the new price is 18,000, then what was the original price? Anyone? How to do the calculation part here? बोलो सत्य प्रकाश, क्या आंसर आएगा? It should not take more than 20-30 seconds to solve. No one up till now. 12.5% increase, then the new price is 18,000. What is the, क्या हो गया? कैलकुलेशन पार्ट मैनेज हो पा रहा है कि नहीं हो पा रहा है गाइस? अरे सत्य प्रकाश, व्हाट हैपेंड टू यू डूड? इट्स रॉन्ग, इट्स नॉट. तुमने आंसर दिया 14,400. जो हमने अभी सीखा वो तुमने वापस कर दिया यहाँ पे. नो इट्स नॉट. ट्राई इट अगेन. सी व्हाट हैपन, अगर तुम ये कर रहे हो ना 1/8, इसका 12.5% निकाल रहे हो, 10% होता है 1800, ऐसे कर रहे हो, उससे भी नहीं आएगा उतना. तो what is the fraction for 1/8? what is the fraction for 12.5%? It is 1/8. Now we know x plus 12.5% x is 18,000. नो सत्य प्रकाश, अगेन रॉन्ग. तुमने क्या किया? ये 12.5% इसका होगा क्या? या ओरिजिनल का था? 12.5% 18,000 का नहीं था. अगेन अ कॉमन मिस्टेक. तुम कितना भी प्रैक्टिस कर लो, बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स क्या करते हैं, तुम सोचते नहीं हो. यू जस्ट लुक एट द वैल्यूज, डू नॉट रीड द क्वेश्चन एंड जस्ट टेक 12.5% ऑफ दिस. So that's the wrong way to do. Understand one thing, x plus 1/8x कितना होगा? x plus 1/8x, 9/8x is 18,000 and 9 2s होता है, 9 2s 18 होता है. So x must be 16,000. Is it right? Have you understood this? Satya Prakash, give me a thumbs up if you understood this part. अब अगर तुम यहाँ पे निकालोगे 12.5% ऑफ 16,000, अगर मैं फॉरवर्ड वे में सॉल्व करता हूँ तो 1/8 into 16,000, that comes out to be 2,000, and 16,000 plus 2,000 is 18,000. अब तुम्हें यहाँ पे समझ में आएगा ये 12.5% 16,000 का था. तुम 12.5% इसका थोड़ी कैलकुलेट करोगे. 12.5% 18,000 पे था नहीं. आर क्लियर? तो ये वापस मिस्टेक क्यों हुआ? तुमने लास्ट क्वेश्चन सॉल्व किया, फिर यहाँ पे वैल्यूज चेंज हो गए तो तुमने गलती कर दी. इट शुड नॉट हैपन दैट वे. यू शुड स्टिक टू योर कॉन्सेप्ट फर्स्ट. डायरेक्टली जाके वैल्यूज पिक करके कैलकुलेशंस करना नहीं है. अंडरस्टैंड द क्वेश्चन, डू नॉट फॉरगेट योर कॉन्सेप्ट्स. बेसिक थिंग, कंपैरिजन जिसके साथ होता है उसी वैल्यू पे परसेंटेज निकाल सकता है. अगर ये ओरिजिनल वैल्यू होता तो हम उसका 20 और हमें न्यू निकालना होता तो हम वो कर सकते हैं. लेट्स गो अहेड. Try this. Price of a commodity is increased by 20%. The price of commodity is increased by 20%. By what percent consumption should be decreased so that the expenditure remains the same? A very typical question from percentage. Okay, Satyaprakash, no issue. Okay, so price of a commodity is increased by 20%. By what percent consumption should be decreased so that the expenditure remains same? A typical question from percentage जो बहुत बार आता है. and ये students, ये guys जिसको इसका shortcut पता है, they can easily solve it. So I want to discuss in detail how the shortcut is built. Do not just look at the shortcut. मैंने shortcut बता दिया, तुमने याद कर लिया. ऐसे तो नहीं होगा. तुम कितने shortcut याद करोगे ऐसे? You need to understand how that shortcut is built. So you need to understand the concept. Okay, so let's understand how to solve this type of question. The price of a commodity is increased by 20%. So हमें consumption कितना percent decrease करना चाहिए so that expenditure हमारा same रहेगा. Okay, so I'll take you through a simple example. Apart from this, ये question को थोड़ा सा side में रखते हैं सत्य प्रकाश. Okay, so listen, all of you, those who are watching this video, for next 1 minute just understand what I'm saying. Okay, let's say guys, मेरा monthly budget है पेट्रोल का 800 रुपीज एंड अभी पेट्रोल प्राइस अभी है 80 रुपीज पर लीटर. 80 पर लीटर. ओके, कितना कंजम्पशन कर रहेगा मेरा, या फिर कितना क्वांटिटी पेट्रोल में यूज कर सकता हूँ. अगर मेरा मंथली बजट 800 रुपए का है तो 80 रुपीज पर लीटर के हिसाब से मैं कितने लीटर्स पेट्रोल यूज कर सकता हूँ, कंज्यूम कर सकता हूँ. इट इज जस्ट 10 लीटर्स. ओके, अब मुझे मेरा बजट सेम रखना है 800 रुपीज. बट क्या हो गया, लेट्स टेक अ कंडीशन. एक हाइपोथेटिकल सिचुएशन लेते हैं. सो दैट लेट्स से पहले प्राइस 80 रुपीज पर लीटर था, अभी पेट्रोल प्राइस हाइक हो गए एंड दे आर इंक्रीज्ड टू रुपीज 100 पर लीटर. अभी 100 पर लीटर हो गया, 100 रुपीज पर लीटर. तो अभी क्या करना पड़ेगा, अगर मुझे मेरा बजट सेम ही रखना है 800 रुपीज, तो डेफिनेटली मुझे कंजम्पशन कम करना पड़ेगा, क्वांटिटी मुझे डिक्रीज करना पड़ेगा. अगर प्राइस इंक्रीज हुए तो क्वांटिटी डिक्रीज होगा. होपफुली अंडरस्टूड दिस पार्ट. इट सिंपल कॉमन सेंस गाइस. अगर हमें अपना खर्चा सेम रखना है और पेट्रोल प्राइस बढ़ गए तो तुम्हें पेट्रोल का क्वांटिटी कम करना पड़ेगा सो एज टू कीप योर एक्सपेंडिचर सेम. तो अभी तो मैं सिर्फ 8 लीटर्स पेट्रोल ले सकूंगा. दैट्स द कंजम्पशन. ओके, द मोस्ट इंटरेस्टिंग थिंग हियर इज प्राइस, that is rates and quantity you can say. So price, or you can simply say rate and quantity are in inverse proportion. तो rate का रेशियो अगर x is to y है तो quantity का रेशियो definitely y is to x आएगा. Look at these values. 80 is to 100. 80 is to 100. This ratio is 4 is to 5 and 10 is to 8. 10 is to 8. This ratio is 5 is to 4. So hopefully you understood this concept, right? An important thing to remember. Right, so मैं ये सब क्यों बता रहा था, बिकॉज अभी हमें इसको इस क्वेश्चन में यूज करना है. हाउ टू यूज दिस हियर. So simple one step solution to above question is this. The price of commodity is increased by 20%. That means if the original price is 100, the new price will be 120 and the ratio of the price is 5:6. Then definitely quantity का ratio होगा 6:5. तो अगर मैं पहले 6 लीटर 6 kg जो भी यूनिट है 6 यूनिट कंजम्पशन था, तो अभी कंजम्पशन 5 यूनिट करना पड़ेगा ड्यू टू इंक्रीज इन द प्राइस. तो अभी मुझे कितना डिक्रीज करना पड़ा? 6 - 5. It is decreased by 1 compared to what? 6 पे तुमने 1 का डिक्रीज किया, 1/6 into 100, that comes out to be 16.66% decrease. Right? Hopefully all of you understood this part. Let me know in the comment section if you have any doubt related to this method. This is the easiest way to do, क्योंकि वो रेशियो भी हमें ऐसे लिखना नहीं पड़ेगा. I can simply take the रिवर्स ऑफ दैट. क्वांटिटी हमें प्राइस का रेशियो 5:6 है, तो क्वांटिटी 6:5 के रेशियो में होना चाहिए. दैट मीन्स पहले 6 यूनिट था, तो अभी तुम्हें 5 यूनिट करना पड़ेगा. दैट इज रिडक्शन इन द डिक्रीज इन द कंजम्पशन विल बी 1 compared to 6. 1 compared to 6, it is going to be 16.66%. and the other way to do, हमारे पास एक शॉर्टकट था. if the price is increased by 20%, 20% के लिए फ्रैक्शन क्या होता है? 1/5. उसका नेक्स्ट फ्रैक्शन क्या होता है? 1/6 will be your answer. That is 16.66% decrease. That's again a straightforward shortcut. जो हमने टेबल देखा था परसेंटेज इंक्रीज वर्सेस परसेंटेज डिक्रीज, ये नेक्स्ट फ्रैक्शन तुम ले सकते हो अगर उसी में से फ्रैक्शन आया है तो. 1 से 1/1, 1/2, 1/3 टिल 1/12 जो फ्रैक्शन है, अगर उसमें से वैल्यूज है, जैसे 20% उसमें से ही था 1/5, so next fraction is 1/6. so your answer is 16.66% decrease. So hopefully all of you understood this question. Let's go ahead with the next question. Try this again. A similar front page question hai. The price of movie ticket is decreased by 10% and the sales increased by 10%. Then what will be the percentage change in the amount collected? So how to solve this question? The price of movie ticket is decreased by 10% and the sales increased by 10%. Then what will be the percentage change in amount collected? तो सबसे पहले ये अमाउंट कलेक्टेड के बारे में सोचो. व्हाट विल बी द अमाउंट कलेक्टेड? अमाउंट कितना आएगा ये कैसे पता चलेगा? एक तो प्राइस ऑफ टिकट पे डिपेंड करेगा. प्राइस ऑफ टिकट इनटू नंबर ऑफ टिकट्स. तो ये सेल्स मतलब क्या हुआ? नंबर ऑफ टिकट्स. Any answer? Any answer to this question? Amount is equal to price of a ticket into number of tickets sold. So हम क्या assume कर सकते हैं? Listen, अगर मैं price 100 लेता हूँ and number of tickets भी 100 लेता हूँ, then amount collected is going to be 10,000. Yes, that's right, Satyaprakash. It is 1% decrease, right? 1% decrease, right? So I'll tell you a few methods to solve this. This is the one way to solve. Now the price of ticket goes down by 10%. The new price will be 90, and that's why the number of tickets sold increase by 10%. That will be 110. So new amount collected will be 9,900. 10,000 का 9,900 हुआ, that is decrease by 100 compared to 10,000. 10,000 पे 100 का decrease, that to be 1%. 1% decrease, right? Okay, Satyaprakash, we do have one more method to solve this question. Again, तुम जितने ज्यादा मेथड सीख सको उतना ज्यादा बेटर है. Listen, how to solve it in other way. Let's say the amount collected was 100. I'm not talking about the number of tickets sold and number of the price of the ticket. बट जो भी अमाउंट कलेक्टेड है, अगर तुम प्राइस 10% बढ़ाओगे तो अमाउंट 10% बढ़ेगा. एंड ड्यू टू द अमाउंट, अगर प्राइस ऑफ टिकट अगर तुम 10% डिक्रीज करोगे तो टोटल अमाउंट, टोटल जो कलेक्शन रहेगा वो भी 10% से अफेक्ट होगा. आफ्टर दैट इफ द सेल्स गोज अप बाय 10%, देन डेफिनेटली रेवेन्यू भी 10% अफेक्ट होगा, इंक्रीज होगा. The same way, simply what you can do, let's take उनका रेवेन्यू 100 था, पहले वो 10% डिक्रीज हुआ बिकॉज प्राइसेस डाउन हुए. प्राइस डाउन हुए तो रेवेन्यू 10% अफेक्ट हो गया, तो कितना हुआ 90. बट अभी सेल तो इंक्रीज हो गए, सो उस वैल्यू को जो करंट रेवेन्यू है डिक्रीज होने के बाद उसको 10% से बढ़ा दो. नाउ 10% ऑफ 90, 10% of 90 will be plus 9 and that comes out to be 99, and this is how you can get it 1% decrease. Satyaprakash, have you understood the second method? Yes, Satyaprakash, you can use that formula as well. X plus क्या फॉर्मूला लगाया तुमने? x minus y minus xy. No, it's not like that. Okay, there is one formula, definitely there is formula, and the formula is this. Okay, let me erase this, I'll explain. There is one formula method also for percentage increase. Percentage change अगर हमें चाहिए ना तो एक formula work करता है, and that formula is, if you want it in terms of x and y, I can write this as x plus y plus xy upon 100. Okay, if it is increase then take it as positive, and if it is percentage decrease then take it as negative. So this formula will always work for percentage change. कैसे आएगा बताओ? यहाँ पे 10% plus and minus 10%. So minus 10 plus 10 minus 10 into 10 upon 100, this will come 0 and you'll get the answer as minus 1. Minus 1% means 1% decrease, right? This is the formula you used. Yes, right, अभी तुमने सही लिखा formula. x minus y बीच में प्लस होना चाहिए सत्यप्रकाश. Okay, anyways, need not to write in the comment section. तुम्हें पता है, I know you know that formula. तुमने 1% आंसर लाया means तुमने वो formula सही यूज किया है. Okay, that's the other way to do. This is also can be done. Okay, कुछ लोग डेसिमल फ्रैक्शंस के साथ कंफर्टेबल होते हैं, and I know they can use this method as well. Guys, I'm going to discuss all those calculations. These are just the different ways to calculate. Okay, it's not like कि वो कुछ बहुत different method होने वाला है या कोई shortcut है. It's totally depend. सबने अपने अपने स्कूलिंग्स में अलग अलग टीचर से पढ़ा है, and they are comfortable with the different methods they used to with the कैलकुलेशंस. जो तुम यूज टू होते हो जिस मेथड से, वो मेथड्स तुम नॉर्मली यूज करते हो. तो आई नो कुछ स्टूडेंट्स ऐसे भी करते होंगे. लेट्स से द प्राइस ऑफ टिकट इज x and the number of tickets sold is y. The price and number of tickets, it's perfectly fine. ऐसे कुछ नहीं है कि ये लेंथी मेथड है. Then this is the original amount collected and the new amount collected will be, इसको 10% डिक्रीज करना है. they know that is 90% of x is 0.90x. 90% is 0.90. ओके 10% डिक्रीज होने के बाद, एंड द प्राइस इज इंक्रीज्ड बाय sorry the number of tickets sold increased by 10%. So they know 10% increase means it is 110%, that is 1.10x. I'm just talking about this method because few of the student might be comfortable with this as well. It's totally depends what is the method you are used to with. तो ये आता है सत्य प्रकाश, ये समझ में आ रहा है तुम्हें कितना आ रहा है? ये 0.99xy आएगा. अब किसी को समझ में आ जाता है कि यहाँ पे xy आया, यहाँ पे 0.9xy आया, so that's a decrease of 1%. This is the other way to do. तो ऐसे कुछ नहीं है फाइनली, कोई इसमें लेंदी वगैरह कुछ नहीं है, ये बेसिक क्वेश्चन है, तो तुम कोई भी मेथड से करो 20 सेकेंड से ज्यादा नहीं लगेगा, प्रोवाइडेड दैट तुम्हारा कैलकुलेशन स्पीड एटलीस्ट अबव एवरेज है. Yeah, Satyaprakash, I got it. It's quite difficult to type the formulas and all in the comment section. Need not to do that. I understood that you know that formula. That's perfectly fine. Okay, so let's go ahead. Hopefully you are enjoying, all of you, those who are watching this video. So guys, once you understand the basics and जो गलतियां हो सकती है बेसिक क्वेश्चंस करते वक्त, वो अगर तुम इम्प्रूव कर लेते हो और एक बार तुम्हें परसेंटेज फिट हो गया माइंड में कि कंपैरिजन जिसके साथ होता है उसी को हमें डिनोमिनेटर में लेना है या फिर उसी को 100% ट्रीट करना है, एंड यू आर नॉट मेकिंग मिस्टेक्स, जिसके साथ कंपैरिजन है उसी पे तुम परसेंटेज कैलकुलेट कर सकते हो, ये एक बार तुम्हारे माइंड में फिट हो गया, you'll definitely enjoy solving the questions. And try to solve the moderate questions first, easy moderate questions पहले completely solve करो and then jump to the next question, because this is the topic जो तुम्हें लॉन्ग वे में हेल्प करेगा डेफिनेटली. और अगर तुम इसको ही वीक छोड़ दोगे तो डेफिनेटली फिर प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस में भी तुम कंफ्यूज रहोगे, उसमें भी फिर ज़्यादा आएगा नहीं. सो मेक श्योर तुम्हारा बेस बहुत अच्छे से बना है परसेंटेज का, तो डेफिनेटली फिर आगे वापस से प्रॉफिट लॉस में कंफ्यूजन नहीं आएगा और SICI में भी नहीं आएगा और डेटा इंटरप्रिटेशन के कैलकुलेशन में भी हेल्प हो जाएगा. सो वन टॉपिक टू मच ऑफ वेटेज. एंड जैसे जैसे और एक फायदा होता है, तुम जितने ज़्यादा क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करोगे अरिथमेटिक के, उतने ही तुम्हारे कैलकुलेशंस ऑटोमेटिकली कैलकुलेशन स्पीड इंक्रीज होगा. दैट्स द अदर बेनिफिट ऑफ डूइंग क्वांट. Okay, so here's the question. I'm quite sure I need not to explain this again because this is the same type of question, just the change values, and I'll just solve it by one method. I'm not going to teach you 2-3 methods. Already हमने discuss किया था, यहाँ पे values change है. So whatever you feel comfortable तुम वो use कर सकते हो. The price is सत्यप्रकाश, can we use the formula as well? यहाँ पे formula भी use कर सकते हैं, जो हमने formula discuss किया वो भी कर सकते हैं ना. या फिर कोई 100 लेके कर रहा है, 100 into 100 that was 10,000, एंड देन किसी ने लिया 120 into 150, सॉरी 20% डिक्रीज है, तो द प्राइस ऑफ मूवी टिकट इज डिक्रीज बाय 20%. 80 into 150, 15 तो सबको आना चाहिए. हाँ, व्हाट्स द आंसर? 10,000 का 12,000, दैट इज 2,000 इंक्रीज. कंपैरिजन किसके साथ होगा? 10,000 के साथ होगा. ऑफ कोर्स इंक्रीज डिक्रीज ऑलवेज इन कंपैरिजन विद द प्रीवियस वैल्यू, दैट कम्स आउट टू बी 20% इंक्रीज. राइट सत्यप्रकाश, कैन वी यूज द फॉर्मूला एज वेल? एक्स वाई 20% डिक्रीज, 50% इंक्रीज, -20 + 50, देन क्या होगा? नेगेटिव आएगा. -20 into 50/100, तो यहाँ पे आएगा 2 -10, so 50 -20 -10, that comes out to be +20, that is 20% increase. Yes, you are doing by the formula. Okay. एंड कुछ लोग ऐसे कर सकते हैं फिर 0.8 x इंटू वाई, देन 0.8 x इंटू 1.5 y, ऐसे करोगे तो भी आएगा 1.20 xy आएगा, और ये 1xy है, ये 1.20 xy है, दैट इज 20% इंक्रीज। देखो जिनको डेसिमल नंबर में कंफर्टेबल है उनके लिए भी एज सच ये लेंदी नहीं है, हार्डली कोई भी मेथड करो गाइस 2 ही स्टेप लगने वाले हैं, दैट्स इट, ओरिजिनल एंड न्यू। और कोई फॉर्मूला यूज कर रहा है तो ऐसे नहीं होगा कि तुम बहुत टाइम बचा लोगे, या फिर कोई 100 यूज कर रहा है तो कोई बहुत ज्यादा टाइम का फर्क पड़ेगा, या ये यूज करता है। इट टोटली डिपेंड्स ऑन वैल्यूज। अगर वैल्यूज कॉम्प्लिकेटेड आ जाते हैं तो फिर ये दो मेथड तुम्हारे नहीं यूज करने चाहिए। फिर सत्य प्रकाश जो तुम फॉर्मूला यूज कर रहे हो ना, वो कॉम्प्लिकेटेड वैल्यूज पे भी इजीली चल जाएगा, एटलीस्ट तुम अप्रोक्सीमेटली तो निकाल ही सकते हो फॉर्मूले से इजीली। अदरवाइज दूसरे वैल्यूज में अगर है तो मीन्स आंसर तो आ जाएगा, बट फिर थोड़ा सा ये मेथड से ट्रिकी हो जाता है कैलकुलेशन करना। यस, कैलकुलेशन इज मच इजी, दैट्स वाई यहाँ पे कैलकुलेशन वैल्यूज भी इतनी इजी है, इसलिए ये कैलकुलेशन तुम कोई भी मेथड करो इट वॉन्ट अफेक्ट, और डेफिनेटली बट तुम्हें सारे मेथड्स आने चाहिए, सो दैट्स क्वाइट यूजफुल। तुम जितने डिफरेंट वेज में कैलकुलेशंस कर सकते हो, दैट विल डेफिनेटली इम्प्रूव योर क्रिएटिविटी, एंड थोड़ा सा तुम शॉर्टकट्स खुद से बिल्ड करना सीखोगे इफ यू गो थ्रू द डिफरेंट मेथड। डू नॉट जस्ट स्टिक टू वन मेथड, ओके, एंड द मेथड्स आर नॉट डिफरेंट एक्चुअली, जस्ट थोड़ा लिखने का तरीका कभी चेंज हो जाता है। सो सत्य प्रकाश, हियर इज वन क्वाइट इंटरेस्टिंग क्वेश्चन from percentage. I want you to solve it. Try if you can do it. Tell me answer. Satya Prakash, you are not right. No, it's not 6.63%. Think again. What's the area of square? Now, if this area is 100, this will be 104. This was just the numbers related trick. Satya Prakash, can you answer it now? Hopefully you understood. Numbers देख के ही पता चलता है ये किसका स्क्वायर है और ये किसका स्क्वायर है। डोंट गेट इनटू द ट्रैप, ये बहुत इजी क्वेश्चन है। एरिया इज साइड स्क्वायर, तो साइड अगर 10 है तो इसका साइड 12 है। that is increase by 2. So increase by 2 compared to 10. So this will be 20% increase. Is it right? Have you understood this part? Was that easy? Was that easy? Okay, Satyaprakash, now what happens? अभी तो तुमने assuming 100 a bit longer. Okay, then one more thing. Listen, this is the one way to do. Okay, I'm just explaining one thing because you are using that formula and there are many students who knows that formula. That's a quite popular formula of percentage change and कुछ लोग वो यहाँ पे भी use करते हैं side into side, that is side square is area. So side is, let's say, increase by x%, increase by x%. So what will be the formula, Satyaprakash? X plus x square by 100 is equal to 44. Am I right? Okay. Okay, Satyaprakash, is it right to use the formula then? You'll get the same answer, okay? X as 20. But this is not advisable at all. You'll get the answer, you know how to solve the, if you know the how to solve the quadratic equation, or you can put in the values from the answer options. But if it is theta question, this method is not advisable at all, because ये complete calculation ऐसे चल रहा है. अगर area 100 है तो area, new area will be 144. So simply it is 10 square and 12 square, totally numbers related question tha. Let's need not to get into this. You'll get the same answer, that's perfectly fine. You should know that method as well, but it is not needed here. So it's your call to decide which method to use where, because ये तो फॉर्मूले से भी होता है. It's not कि ये नहीं होगा, फॉर्मूला यहाँ पे भी चल रहा है वो, but this method is not advisable. Okay, no issue, that's perfectly fine. Let's go ahead, speed up now. We'll just solve few more question, we'll practice question few more. Means level of difficulty will be bit higher, not that tough at all, because I'm going to keep one more session on the percentage where we'll be solving just tricky questions, tough questions. Okay, so today's session is just the for beginners, you can say, and at the same time it's not completely for beginners, because we have completed few typical question from percentage. At the same time we have moderate level of questions today as well, but we are not going to that level of difficulty today itself. In the next session, lesson 2 will be definitely a tough. So let's go ahead with this. A pot of water is full of, chalo bolo jaldi answer, 1 minute. Okay, now from this question onward I'm just going to take 5 to 6 question, at least max 5 to 6 question, and you will be having just a minute to solve that question. Okay, so let's quickly do it. Any answer? A pot of water was full, was 80% full when 8 glass of water was taken out and 3 glass of water was poured into it. That's very simple. 8 glass taken out and 3 glass poured. So 8 minus 3, that comes out to be 5 glass. And 5 glass is initially it was 80%, now it is 75%. So it is decreased by 5%. Is it right? Any answer? It should not take that much of time. Satyaprakash, can you comment quickly? What is your answer? मैंने हिंट भी दिया है. ओके बोलो 5% डिक्रीज हुआ. दैट मीन्स 5% of the total capacity must be 5 glass. So 100% of the total capacity must be 100 glass. 1 glass is 125 ml. So 100 into 125. That comes out to be 12.5 liters. So hopefully you understood this. The last answer is the correct answer here. Okay, let's move ahead. Try this question. Okay, you want me to repeat? Okay, let's repeat it again. Okay, I'll quickly repeat for you. Listen. Okay, so there is a pot which is filled up to 80%. Okay, so this part is 80%. 20% empty. If I take out 5 glass and powered 3 glass, sorry, 8, and so take out minus 8 plus 3. Then it will be just filled 75%. Are you able to visualize this? Satyaprakash, have you got it now? कितना लेवल कम हुआ? This part is 5%. Is decreased by 5%. Yes or no? And यहाँ पे देखो 5 ग्लास निकाले, 3 ग्लास ऐड किए, so that means 5 glass of water what is the capacity of the pot, ये पूछा है. Okay, so 5 glass is 5% capacity. Is it okay? Give me a thumbs up if you understand up till now. Not 25%, it was just 80% full. 80% to 75%, it is just decreased by 5%. Are you clear about this, Satyaprakash? It's not 25. Okay, so 5 glass, so 100% capacity will be 100 glass, 5% 5 glass, 10% 10 glass, 100% 100 glass, and 1 glass is of 125, so that is 12.5 liters. Okay, so let's move ahead. Try this question. A person saves 20% of his income and he plans to increase his present saving by 25%. Then by how much percentage should he reduce the expenditure? Let me know quickly. It should not take that much of time. बोलो, अगर वो 100 rupees कमाता है income, he saves 20% and his expenditure is of course 80 rupees उसका खर्चा होता है, तभी तो वो 20 रुपए सेव कर रहा है. Right, now he plans to increase his present savings by 20%. He want to increase his savings by 20%, not 25, it's 20%. Oh, sorry, by 25%, right? He want to increase his saving by 25%. 25% of what? 25% of 100 or 25% of 20? इसको increase करना है. सेविंग्स का 20%, सेविंग्स का 25% होता है 1/4. 1/4 ऑफ 20. 25% का फ्रैक्शन है 1/4. राइट, सो दैट कम्स आउट टू बी 5. सो सेविंग्स होना चाहिए 25 रुपए. तो 100 रुपए कमा रहा है, उतना इनकम तो उतना ही रहेगा. 25 रुपए सेव करना है तो वो एक्सपेंडिचर कितना करेगा? 75. Right? So by what percent, by how much percentage should he reduce his expenditure? Expenditure was 80, now it is 75. So expenditure was reduced by 5, and 5 का comparison किसके साथ होगा? 75 के साथ या 80 के साथ? It should be expenditure is decreased by 5 by 80 into 100. 5 by 80 is 1 by 16. 1 by 16 is 6.25%. Right. Chalo, let's move ahead quickly. Try this question. The mark price of article A is 720 and the cost price of article B is 400. A was sold after allowing a discount of 12.5% and B was sold at a profit of 15%. Mark price of A is 720 and selling price will be definitely discount of 12.5%. It is 12.5% decrease. You know 12.5% is 1 by 8 into 720. It's not that tough now. It is decreased by 90, right? Okay, you got the answer as 80. Okay, let me quickly do it. So 720 minus 100 is 620. It should be 630. And for B, the cost price is 400 and at a profit of 15%. Satyaprakash, how is it 80? Okay, you enjoyed the concepts. That's great, guys. Satyaprakash, what is 80? Okay, that was the last question. I'm sorry. So what is the answer for this? देखो ये 400 का 15% कितना होता है गाइस? 10% होता है 40, तो 5% होगा 20, सो ऑफकोर्स 60 रुपीज से बढ़ेगा यहाँ पे. Now the difference between these two selling price 630 and 460. What's the difference? 170. Is it right? Have you understood this part? Okay guys, let's move ahead. This was very easy question. Again, just a basic percentage calculation था उसमें. As such profit loss का कोई काम नहीं था. Just wordings थोड़े से profit loss जैसे थे. But it's just a basic question from percentage. Because profit loss में भी हमें basic percentage ही आता है. So when the price of eggs is reduced by 20%, it enables a man to buy 20 more eggs for ₹80. और इसके लिए मैंने एक बहुत ही अच्छा शॉर्टकट तुम्हें सिखाया हुआ है इसी लेक्चर में. कितने लोगों को याद है? डू यू रिमेंबर दैट सत्यप्रकाश? रेट एंड क्वांटिटी आर इन इनवर्स प्रोपोर्शन. दैट मीन्स रेट का रेशियो अगर x is to y है तो क्वांटिटी का रेशियो y is to x होना चाहिए. होपफुली यू रिमेंबर दैट कॉन्सेप्ट. यस और नो? ओके, मैं वापस यहाँ पे क्यों बता रहा हूँ ये कॉन्सेप्ट? बिकॉज यहाँ पे तुम उसको यूज कर सकते हो. इट शुड नॉट हैपन गाइस. तुमको पता है रेट क्वांटिटी इनवर्स प्रोपोर्शन है. रेट का क्वांटिटी का रेशियो रिवर्स होता है, एक्सपेंडिचर कांस्टेंट होता है, तो राइट. बट तुम उसको यूज ही नहीं कर रहे हो. एंड तुम एक्चुअल यूज करने का टाइम आता है तब तुम इक्वेशन बना रहे हो. इट शुड नॉट हैपन दैट वे. ओके, so when the price of egg is reduced by 20%, that means if the original rate is 100, the new rate is reduced by 20%, that is 80. All of you remember the concept, remember that concept guys, where ratio is reversed. because rate बढ़ेगा तो quantity decrease होगा. रेट अगर कम हो जाएंगे तो तुम क्वांटिटी ज्यादा खरीद सकते हो. दैट्स व्हाई इट इज इनवर्स प्रोपोर्शन. गिवन दैट एक्सपेंडिचर इज कांस्टेंट. एक्सपेंडिचर कांस्टेंट होना चाहिए तो रेट्स एंड क्वांटिटी का रेशियो रिवर्स होगा. तो व्हाट इज द रेशियो ऑफ रेट? इट इज 5:4 then quantity must be in the ratio 4:5 and if you know the ratio, अब ratio के साथ बहुत ये basic ratio है, कुछ तुम्हें ratio proportion पूरा topic पढ़ने की जरूरत नहीं है, ये use करने के लिए इतना ratio तो सबको आना चाहिए, just school time में सबने किया है ये सब. Okay guys, listen, अगर 4:5 क्वांटिटी का रेशियो, दैट सिंपली मीन्स अगर वो पहले 4x खरीदता था तो अभी वो 5x खरीदेगा. अगर वो पहले 4x खरीदता था तो अभी वो 5x खरीदेगा. तो अभी देखो इन दोनों eggs में कितना डिफरेंस हो गया, दोनों क्वांटिटी में कितना डिफरेंस हुआ, 5x एंड 4x. व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस? x more, and we are given he can buy 20 more. That means x is equal to 20. So initially he used to buy 80x and now with the reduced rate of 20% compared to the previous rate, he can buy 100x. Now for rupees 80. Now the expenditure was same in both the cases. It was rupees 80. So initially he used to buy rupees 80 में 80x. Now he can buy 100x for the same 80 rupees. Right? All of you understood this part? So हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा, रुपीज 80 को हमें डिवाइड करना पड़ेगा 100 में, तो तुम्हें आंसर आएगा 0.80 रुपीज में है. अगर पैसे में चाहिए तो 80 पैसे होता है उसका, 1 रुपीज 100 पैसे. दैट्स इट. Okay guys, so let's go ahead and finish it. Okay, we are almost done with the session. Chalo, quickly try this question. A pen is listed for rupees 12 and 15% discount was allowed. Later the wholesaler gave the second discount. Thus bringing the net price down by down to 8.16. What is the second discount? That's what we are supposed to calculate. Okay, so the price was listed at 12. It's simple percentage, nothing to do with the profit and loss guys. Simple wordings पे मत जाओ. Okay, basic percentage पे solve होता है. So listed price at 12, इस पे तुमने 15% discount दिया. So we can say 10% is what is 10% of 12? 10% of 12 is 1.2, so definitely 5% will be 0.6. Need not to get into the multiplication on all, you can simply say it is 1.8. So it is decreased. Discount means it is decreased. Okay, so it is decreased by 1.8. So 10.2 was the listed price now. Okay, now it is decreased to second discount में ये हो गया 10.2 का 8.16. Right, so there is a discount of how much discount? 10.20 minus 8.16. You can do it is 0.4 and it is 2. 2.04 का discount हुआ. So there is a discount of 2.04 compared to 10.2 into 100. So that comes out to be 204. 100 से multiply कर दो upon 102 into 10. That comes out to be 20%. Hopefully all of you understood. All of you with me, those who are with me, they can give me a thumbs up guys if you understood up till now. Let's finish few more questions and we're done. A merchant sold a book for a loss of 25%. He sold it for rupees 9 more. Had he sold it for rupees 9 more, he would have gained 20%. So now this is going to be a really tricky question. So those who are with me, I want you to try it. quickly try it. Let me know in the comment section if you know the answer for this question and how to solve this question. A really tricky question, not that tough at all, but if your percentage basics are okay, you can definitely solve it. A merchant sold a book for a loss of 25%. Had he sold it for rupees 9 more, he would have gained a profit of 20%. What would be his profit or loss percentage if he sold the book for rupees 7 more? Means instead of 9 rupees, he's saving, if he sold the book for rupees 7 more. Anyone? We don't know the cost of the book. Let's say the cost of the book is 100x. He is selling at a loss of 25%. So decrease it by 25%, that is 75x में वो बेचेगा. 100x में खरीदा, 75x में बेचेगा. Then he would have gained a profit of 20%. Now tell me 100x की चीज उसको कितने में बेचना पड़ेगा 20% profit लेने के लिए? To get the 20% profit, he must sold it for 120x. उसने बोला कि 9 rupees more में बेचा. Now take the difference between these two selling price. This difference is given as rupees 9. Hopefully you understood this. Give me a thumbs up guys, those who are watching now this video have understood this part. अगर उसने 100x में खरीदा तो पहले उसने 25% लॉस में बेचा 75x. अगर उसको 20% प्रॉफिट में बेचना है तो उसको वो 120x में बेचना होगा. और हमें दिया है अगर उसने 9 रुपीज ज्यादा बेचा हुआ होता कंपेयर टू द प्रीवियस सेलिंग प्राइस तो उससे 20% प्रॉफिट हुआ होता. दैट मीन्स द प्रीवियस सेलिंग प्राइस 75x एंड द करंट सेलिंग प्राइस इज 120x. इन दोनों का डिफरेंस 9 होगा एंड द डिफरेंस हियर इज 45x इज 9. तो x मस्ट बी 9 5s और 45 होता है 1/5 or you can say it is 0.2. We got x as 0.2. So his cost price was 100x. So what is the 100x? 100x will be 20 and 75x will be 16. 20, 24. So here the difference is not 24. Or 20. Sorry, this is 50. And this will be 24, right? So now it is 9 rupees more. So this is what the transaction is. Okay, but had it been just 7 more, then this must have been 22. So his profit will be 20 to 22, it will be 10%. Have you understood this? Those who are watching, they can quickly drop in the comment if you have any query related to this question. No one? Okay, let's move ahead. Last question for the day. We are at the last question. चलो quickly do it guys. इतने questions तो तुमने रोज करने ही चाहिए जितने हमने आज कवर किए. इतने तो तुमने 1 hour में finish हो जाने चाहिए. Every day practice it every day. ये quantitative ability अगर तुम if you are a beginner it is not going to happen that way कि तुम 1 month पढ़ोगे और ये हो जाएगा. You have to practice it from beginning, and on the daily basis you need to practice it. Then only you'll be able to get the things. Otherwise क्या होगा, तुम कुछ इंटरवल पे पढ़ते रहोगे तो वापस भूलते रहोगे. So keep on practicing regularly. Okay, so in an examination, 40% of the students failed only in maths, 30% of the students failed only in physics, and 50% of the student failed in both. What is the percentage of the student failed in both? So that's the not a percentage question. It's a simple basics Venn diagram question, you can say. कुछ स्टूडेंट्स ऐसे हो सकता है जो सिर्फ मैथ्स में फेल हुए, कुछ स्टूडेंट्स सिर्फ फिजिक्स में फेल हुए. 40% of the student failed in only maths, 40%, 50% failed in only physics, 50%. I'm sorry, it's not 50%. 40% of the students failed in only maths, and 30% of the students failed in only physics. 30%, 40%, and 50% passed in both. It should not be only math. One correction, there is one typo error. This is not only. Just a minute, let me correct it. 40% of the student failed in maths, 30% of the student failed in physics. So this is 40%. Okay, just a minute. This passed. I hope it's right. Okay, so these are the student. Let's correct. Let's check once if the values are correct. Okay, only math, only physics, and ये है maths में failed, physics में failed, and we are given with 50% passed in both. Maths में भी pass and physics में भी pass. मैं राइट? ओके, या तो दोनों में पास होंगे और ये स्टूडेंट्स होंगे जो दोनों में फेल होंगे, मैथ्स में भी फेल्ड एंड फिजिक्स में भी फेल. वी डोंट नो वो कितने हैं, बट श्योरली वी नो दिस टोटल मस्ट बी 50%. एंड ओनली मैथ्स, 40% failed in maths and 30% failed in physics. So again we have to remove this only word from here. Yes, that's a typo. So this should be 40%. This is 30%. So 40 plus 30 कितना होता है? 40 plus 30 is 70%. 70%, but actual में तो ये 50% है. तो यहाँ पे होना चाहिए common part 20%. This will be 10%, and this will be 20%. So that this comes out to be 50% in total. So answer will be 20%. Okay, anyways, need not to do it that question. It's not a percentage part, a simple Venn diagram question. Set theory topic अगर तुम पढ़ोगे तो ये ज़्यादा easily समझ में आएगा. So we'll learn that again. Okay, so as of now, just focus on percentage. Hopefully you understood this. If you want to revise the concept, you can surely visit this video again and practice few questions. After watching this video, I'm quite sure you'll be able to solve the questions at your own, at least of the moderate level. And we are in the next video, we are going to first of all I'll be taking profit and loss, simple interest, compound interest, and then we are going to practice the tougher level questions from all these topics like percentage, profit loss, SICM. So as of now ये वीडियो देख लिया होगा सबने जिन्होंने भी. Go and solve at least 30-40 questions from percentage. जो भी moderate level की try करो. Do not take too much easy question, and not too tough, not too easy. Go for the moderate level and try if you can solve it at your own. Okay guys, that's it for the day. Those who are willing to go for the plus subscription, guys, I'll recommend to go for this where you'll get the mock test and all, leaderboard. There are many more benefits. If you want to attend the session on the Unacademy platform, you can just download the app. The steps are given over here. You can just go to Play Store, search for Unacademy Learning app, install it, you'll be able to attend my special session over there, and the special sessions are completely free. You need not to go for any subscription. And if you want those mock test and plus course and complete support for your preparation, you can go for this subscription plans, 1 year, 2 year. There are many other plans available over here, and you can always use this discount code, guys. Do not forget to use this discount code. It is Shyam1, so that you'll get the 10% of discount. Okay, so those who are willing to go for the plus subscription, they can use this code Shyam1. It is SHYAM1. Welcome Umesh, welcome Satyaprakash. Okay guys, that's it for the day, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel Unacademy CAT4MBA and press the bell icon so that you'll be notified about upcoming live sessions, and also join us on Telegram so that you'll get the PDF notes of every session that we conduct on YouTube as well as on the Unacademy platform. That's it for the day, guys. Good night.